And when I saw this, I'm like, oh my goodness, this can get interesting. Okay, so we got some DC news. So actually, we got some Green Lantern news, and one of the things about Green Lantern, and I think this is gonna be the same theme throughout anything that has to do with the DCU, right? I don't think the DCU is gonna be just one thing. I don't think they're gonna adhere to comic book stories as like forbidden. They're not gonna go beat by beat. This is this character XYZ. He's gonna be that character moving forward. I think they're gonna take some liberties with some of these characters, especially because not a lot of people know about them, just us comic book readers. So something was revealed today. So let me share this with you guys. So anyway, so these people, the talented folks at Fracture FX, they are building a suit, and a lot of people are assuming that it's gonna be Black Hand. And when I saw this, I'm like, oh my goodness, this can get interesting. This can get interesting and very morbid because Black Hand is one of the darkest individuals. So this guy's story is really morbid. He's like a regular Green Lantern villain, but more recently he's like a major player on the Black Lanterns court. Anyways, as a kid growing up, he grew up in a morgue and he was obsessed with death. Like that was his starting point as a villain, as an origin story. So he becomes this criminal called the Black Hand, and he gets his costume made out of body bags. I'm not kidding you. He's just like he reminds me a lot of Black Mask. Anyway, so he gets his costume made out of body bags, and it's a way to reflect his roots. I don't recall how, but somehow he got a stolen alien weapon that sucks up any Green Lantern light, and that's his like go-to weapon, whatever. So, but what's crazy is that he gets chosen to be the new avatar of Death, and this is done by the Black Guardian. I think his name is Scar, if I'm not mistaken. And to do that, he actually himself, and then he goes back to life as a zombie, as the own living, whatever it is that you want to call it. And then he started leading the Lantern Corps, which is basically a zombie army of the dead of DC characters, villains and heroes from the past. So pretty much he goes from being an obsessed with death kid in a morgue, wearing a body bag, costume with a light sucking gun, and then he literally becomes the leader of the dead. And that's just like a crazy escalation. Like to me, this would be absolutely in line with what this show could be. And that would be insane if they do it. Like if they go this route, Green Lantern is probably gonna poise itself to be one of the greatest comic book shows ever put together. I hope they do not shy away from this. Like if they go on this direction where this character is supposed to be one thing, but in reality he's Black Hand, it will be absolutely amazing. And that to me that would be perfect. I let me know what you guys think, because I don't know if they're gonna this is too, like I feel like this is one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna get this, but I hope James Gunn and his team, Lindelof, all these people involved gather around, say, you know what, this is freaking crazy enough to put it on a TV show associated with the Lanterns and put it out for the world to see. Let me know what you guys think. Till next time, never let your nerd die.